right, guys, we're out here for Fountainhead Bass Club tournament number 4. 4, right? 4. You ready, Tony?
Got it.
We're both a little tired out here. We don't specifically have a plan right now. We're gonna head north and just fish it out, guys. So join us for tournament number 4. Should be a good one. We shall see once we get to the first spot. All right, guys, spot number 1. I'm letting Antonio try out my new Daiwa Aired X rod, and I'm throwing his premium, the NRX G Loomis, that I can't afford. And I'm just throwing this blade for the time being, and then I'm gonna throw a chatterbait. Just kind of flipping it up in here like a jig and just watching the blades really carefully. What do you think though? 54 bucks, it's not bad.
I'm not gonna say a sensitivity, but I like the blank. The blank like feels like one more expensive than Conquest. Wait, it probably has Spiral X.
Yeah. It says right here.
It says it?
Well, that's why it's called an Aired X.
Oh, dude, I love
it says right here, braiding X.
I love that. Like you can really like tell it wasn't a rod.
All right, so my bait of choice this morning to start is a chatterbait. It's a 1/2 ounce, I believe, and it's got a big bite bait swimming minnow on the back, jerk minnow.
Oh, no, probably not.
Number 1, non-keeper.
Oh my God, dude, touch this fish.
Cold?
Warm.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, this dude is not gonna keep.
Pinch? No way.
Keep in the Elite Series. 1/2 ounce War Eagle with a fat impact, almost as big as him.
See ya, buddy. Yeah, this jig is incredible.
You really raised it that much? Oh,
dude, well, I'm saying, like, I have not gotten stuck.
I mean, like, if you got a raise like that, dude, I'm gonna have to try it, you know what I'm saying?
You know how it is in here with the snags. All right, so we're at the next spot, guys. We moved from the other side of the lake. We moved right across, and we're fishing a main lake pocket right here. And this is kind of, me and Antonio both like fishing areas like this because they really just seem to hold fish. What better reason, you dig? Main lake pockets that are shallow that come up from deeper water. So we're in like 25 right now, and that back in there I guarantee is like 5 feet. So we're working from deeper water up into shallow, and we're fishing everything in between here, and we're going to try to figure out if the fish are positioned outside, inside, main lake, or creeks. So, you know, we got to just deduce these things and figure out what is good.
Point this out again. Black.
Tell the people what you notice.
Look, check it.
What do you notice, big dog?
I'm throwing black out here. Black. Look how big the bait is compared to the fish.
Yeah.
Spinner bait.
Big
right
stuff.
there.
Big stuff, little fish. So what does that mean, man? We got to go smaller for big ones?
No, I mean,
oh, reverse psychology.
Bigger, dude. The little ones will hit it. The big ones will hit
So we got to go Magnum, dog. Like, all right, if we've got to go Magnum, I've got a 1/2 ounce jig that I think is more than enough. I've got a chatterbait that's like okay profile, not gigantic. The trap is just like a snack, so they cannot deny that.
Hey,
we're gonna see what's up. All right, so I'm gonna tie up on this Powell Diesel. I'm throwing like 30-pound braid, I believe, to a 12-pound monofilament, Berkley big game leader. So I've had people make some pretty mean, ugly comments about me cranking with braid, and you know, to all those folks who are uneducated about their terminal tackle, I feel bad for them. But let me explain to you why I do that. Basically, with this fiberglass rod, it allows me to give some flex, so the fish has a second to inhale the treble. So the nature of the treble hook, as many hook points as you have, you're gonna have a higher chance of a fish shaking off than you would with a single hook, and that's how it is. So I like to give the fish an extra second to inhale these baits. Fiberglass rod allows me to do that. To counteract that and get a good hook set, however, I like to have braid, which also adds some sensitivity. So you've got a flexing rod, you've got a non-forgiving line, and that equals a perfect balance for me. Gets the hooks in the fish, allows me to play them pretty well, and as long as you have your drag set, you're not going to lose fish. So, and good hooks are paramount. So anyway, I'm going to move on, probably put on a Ledge 250 chartreuse and chrome for this water, and we'll see what it does. Let's roll. All right, guys, so we're at like spot number 3 for the morning, and it's only 7:50, so it hasn't been that long. It feels like it's been a lot longer. I think it's just the anxiety of not having a fish in the boat yet. But yeah, I mean, name of the game right now is find fish. So we're just rolling up on this shallow cover, moving north on the lake towards the splits. And I'm just pitching this structure jig. And Antonio's throwing a 110 jerk bait up in this shallow water. He seems to do really well on that bait. Pretty much everywhere. It's one of those fish getters. And the challenge in these areas with like muck on the top of the water is like, you know, you bring your bait in and you always have something like this, and the fish don't touch it when you have debris on the lure, you know, because nothing natural, nothing in nature has anything stick to it. Think about that. Stuff is toxic, dude.
Yeah, I heard that shit like doesn't come out. Like,
nope.
Drop it on the boat.
Well, most of my jigs I usually trim the weed guard, but in this lake in particular I'm not going to. We've got 20-pound fluorocarbon to 50-pound braids, so we're gonna set the hook. But there's the total setup, so you guys have a good look at what we're doing. Don't you come off that, come on. He's not gonna keep, is he?
He's gonna keep, he's gonna keep.
He's not gonna keep.
He might. Nope.
Bye-bye. That was a good bite, and dude, that much water. Yo, eat that banana and get it out of the boat. This man brought bananas on the boat. What do you have to say for yourself? No, you gotta get rid of those bananas, fam. That's my line. I might have to throw a big dog chatterbait with a 5-inch trailer, 5-inch swim bait trailer. You know, go big or go home type thing, because we have nothing to lose, man. We have no fish in the boat. We have no established pattern. And we have no time to waste. All right, guys, so we are at the mid section of the lake, spot number like 10, and it's 10 o'clock, incidentally. I don't know. This is another day at the Octopus Reservoir. Nothing surprising, it's tough, and we're gonna have to figure it out. And I'm not going to talk to you guys too much right now because we need to be fishing. So let's do that. Oh, really? Thank you, dude. What's your name? Dano? Nice to meet you, bro. What's your name, man? Hanaf? Nice to meet you, man. Oh, word? Yeah, they're sharp with that, man. You don't want to be a part of this one anyway. It sucks. There we go. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
He might not.
He might not keep.
Yeah.
Damn. That has been the day so far. 12:38. We have like 3 hours until weigh-in, man. And it's been a very, very tough tournament, to say the least. Another typical day for us on Octopus Reservoir, but you know, we're slowly but surely learning the place. There's a lot of weird things that go on here. I mean, there's no specific pattern that we've been able to identify today, so we're not really going on much, besides the fact that the water's come up a significant amount since our last tournament. And that means, or it should mean, that the fish should be more active. It should also mean that these fish are going up shallow. None of the above are true today, so we're kind of lost, and all the fish we're catching aren't measuring. We need 14-inch fish, and all the fish we catch are 12, even 13, and it's not coming together yet, but I have faith that it will. We're both fishing hard. He's throwing stuff he has confidence in. The mega bass, the 110, of course. What else you got? A jig. He's throwing like, you had spinnerbait. You had like another Texas rig craw and a Kitech. So, and I've got all of the above. I'm not gonna go through what I'm throwing. You guys know already. Ledge 250 caught that last fish. And if this doesn't pan out, I don't know what we're gonna do next. Probably go up into Sandy. And this is the midpoint, officially like more than midpoint. Dude, at this point we're screwed. At this point we're screwed unless we come up on something. We don't even have a keeper. All right, people, we are at like 3:30 almost, and you know, we're running out of time to do anything here, so I probably shouldn't be talking to you guys, but whatever. I don't know. Another very tough tournament, and yeah, I'm not happy about it. Let's keep fishing though. We don't have any time, man. No time. We had all day to make it happen. I think it was about the same level of terrible fishing from north to south for us. Last hope. Last hope. We had like maybe 5 minutes, man. This is just stupid fishing right now. So this is what you call insulting. Straight up. He's like oh, this is textbook. This is gonna be the thumbnail. This is gonna be the thumbnail, dude. Keepers all day. 3:46. We gotta go. All right, guys. I guess we tried.